30 minutes of Tabata style exercises starting right now with a warm-up. We'll start with some big shoulder rolls to the back. All you'll need today is a mat and some water. Let's reverse the shoulder rolls other direction. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Then we'll reach side to side, pivoting on the back foot. Kicked out of my apartment today. They're doing maintenance work, so I'm at the gym recording our Tabata session. Let's reach up towards the corners of the room. Nice big reaches. 3, 2, 1. Let's do some good morning stretches. So place your fists next to your temples. Hinge at the hips. Push your butt back. Engage your abs when you have a flat back parallel to the mat. Squeeze through your butt. Back up to standing. We'll do 2 more of those. And last one. Let's do some small squats to big squats. Starting with your feet hip distance apart. Squat down. Every time you squat a little bit lower. When we do 5 of these, 4 more. Each time a little bit lower. 3. Last one will hold. 2. Hold your deepest squat of your life. Place your hands on the mat. Step your feet back. Plank position. Step your right foot back. Tap your left knee down 3 times. 3, 2, and 1. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Thread it underneath the left for 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Right foot steps back. Left foot outside of the left hand this time. Tap your right knee down. 3, 2, and 1. Left arm up to the sky. Thread it underneath your right for 3, 2, and last one. Step your foot back to plank. Hold the plank. Walk your hands back to your feet. Slowly roll it up. So just a quick recap. Today we'll be doing 30 minutes of Tabata style exercise. All you'll need is a mat and some water. Tabata is 20 seconds of work with 10 seconds of rest. We'll do each exercise 4 times with a 10-second rest in between each exercise. Let's end the warm-up with 10 seconds of jumping jacks and get right into the first exercise. 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. First exercise is no jump squat jacks. So you squat down, feet hip distance apart, and then you reach up, hands together at the top. So it's like a jumping jack at the top. You reach your hands together and then you come down, squat down low. Nice work. 10 seconds rest. Second exercise will be prisoner lunges. We'll lunge out to the front. Hands interlock behind your head. As you lunge out to the front, we'll do alternating legs, elbows nice and wide. Try and get that back knee in line with the floor and the front knee making a 90-degree angle. You keep your torso nice and upright. Nice work. 10-second rest. Second round of the no squat, the no jump squat jacks. Show you from the side view this time. Squat down low. Then you reach up high. Hands back to prayer position. Squat down low. My feet are hip distance apart. I'm trying to get my butt as low as my hips, if not a little bit lower. 5 more seconds. Have mirrors all over to check on my form, which is a little bit nicer than what I usually have, which are no mirrors. Prisoner lunge, hands behind the head, elbows nice and wide. We'll do front lunges, alternating legs once again. Then how about for the next 2 rounds, we'll do reverse lunges. So you keep those elbows nice and wide. You're looking forward. Chest nice and proud. Good posture. Nice work. 10 seconds rest. No squat. I keep saying that, no jump squat jacks. Round 3 or 4. So you squat down low. As you come up, you reach towards the sky. Squat down low, reach towards the sky. Lower impact of a normal jump squat. No jumping here. We're still working the entire bottom half of our body though. Legs, glutes, hamstrings, quads, even some calves. Prisoner lunge, we'll do reverse lunges this time. So step to the front of your mat. Hands behind your head, elbows nice and wide. Step back, alternating legs. Getting that knee as close to the mat as possible. Keeping that torso nice and upright. 3, 2, and 1. 10-second rest. Last round of no jump squat jacks coming up in 3, 2, 1. You squat down low, reach up high, squat down low. Continue at your own pace. Try and get that butt as low as you can go, feet as wide as your hips. Nice work. 10-second rest. Then we do one last round of the prisoner lunges. Reverse lunge this time. Alternating the legs, keeping the torso nice and tall. This is your last round of these. Then we'll move on to 2 new exercises, which we will do 4 times. TABATA style, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. All right, take that 10 seconds rest. We'll move on to 2 new exercises coming at you in 3, 2, and 1. One leg glute bridge to a fly, so we'll come down on the mat. Right leg up to the sky, arms out to a T. As you press through the left heel, you bring your arms together, keep that right leg nice and straight. We'll do the left leg next time. Really lift those hips up high. You might need to move your heel closer to your butt to get a better glute bridge. Get your butt up in the air even higher. Touchdowns, feet together, center of your mat. You hop out, you reach for the mat, hop back in. Do this off the mat here. The wood is a little bit better. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. 10-second rest before we move into our second round of glute bridge. This time left leg to the sky. Right heel close to your butt, arms out to a T. As you press through your right heel, your butt comes up to the sky, your hands come together, and then as your spine articulates down, your arms come out to that T. Since we're not using any weight, you can create some imaginary resistance to activate those pecs. 10 seconds rest. Touchdowns, round 2 of 4. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Option here, if you're not jumping, you step out, touchdown, squat, step back in, feet together, step out. Other hand comes down, step back in. Keep that going. 10 more seconds. Two and 1. Nice work. 10 seconds rest. Glute bridge plus a fly. Right leg up to the sky. Roll on down. Right leg up. 3, 2, 1. As you press through your left heel, your hands come together for that fly, and then articulate each vertebrae down back to the mat. Try and get those hips nice and high. Hold them at the top for a second before coming back down. Nice work. 10 seconds rest. Touchdowns, round 3 or 4. Keep my mat nice and centered for everyone. Hopefully I'm very visible here. Can't really see myself in the camera, but that's okay. 10 more seconds. Last 5, 3, 2, and 1. Rest 10 seconds. Then up next we have those glute bridge with the fly. Last round, which means left leg up to the sky, right foot close to your butt. Press through that right. As your hips reach up, your arms come together, and that fly. Create that imaginary resistance. Hold it up at the top for a second. Keep it going. Nice work. Rest break. One more exercise. The touchdowns. Here we go. Last round of touchdowns. Feet together. You hop out, you hop in. Keep those touchdowns going. Remember, you can always pause the video if you need a rest break. No shame in that, since there's no real rests here today. It's all about keeping that heart rate up. Only those 10 seconds do we get to think about what's happening next. So those 10 seconds are now. I'm grabbing a drink, we're moving on. Plank into a down dog. All right, so we walk out, straight arm plank, we hold that for a second. Lift our hips up high into a downward facing dog. Walk out, I'm gonna walk out past my mat here. Hold the plank for a second, lift the hips up, try and get one more. Plank, rest break, 10 seconds. What's coming next, I have no idea. We'll find out in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Heel walk. All right, so heels on the mat, hips up to the sky, as high as you can. We walk back and forth, just a few inches, keeping those hips up, keeping only the heels on the mat. Every time I stop, I readjust and try and keep my hips up that high. All right, very good. Here we go. Next round coming at you. Plank into down dog once again. So we hold that strong plank, lift the hips up to the sky, hold that for a second, then back down to that plank. Option here to make this a little more challenging, you can add a push-up into that plank. Nice work. Heel walk, round 2 of 4. Plant your heels into the mat, lift your hips up to the sky, and we walk back and forth. Every time I stop, I try and lift my hips up even higher, dig my heels in even deeper, and then start my walk once again. This one's really hard for me because of my lack of core strength, keeping my stomach, my hips up to the sky. Plank into down dog, round 3. You can add the push-up or not. You could also start on your forearms, transition to a straight arm plank, then into the downward facing dog. Whatever works for you. The object here is to hold that plank for at least a second, and then hold the downward dog for at least a second. Nice work. 10-second rest. We have that heel walk coming up. Round number 3. Here we go. Nice. Lift your hips up to the sky. Walk it back or walk it forward. Pause. Lift them up even higher. Try and keep that height as you walk back and forth. Very hard for me. That's why I practice. Whew. Great work. Rest. Last round, I believe, of the plank with the downward facing dog. So we start off with that plank. Lift your hips up to the sky, hold it for a second, back to the straight arm plank. Rinse and repeat. Option to add a push-up if you want. Whew. Keep it going. 3 more seconds. And then our last heel walk before we move on to 2 new exercises. So dig your heels into the ground, lift your hips up to the sky, walk a few inches in one direction, stop, lift your hips up, dig your heels in even more. You can just hold this if you want without the walk to practice getting that height into your hips. I think I need to practice that. rest. 2 more exercises, 2 new exercises coming up. Checking on the camera here, looking good. Move the mat just a little bit this direction. Slow mountain climbers, not fast. We come to our mat, plank position, drive our knees in nice and slowly, using our lower abs to drive the knees close to the wrists, nice and slow, keeping that torso still, keeping your butt low. 10-second rest, grabbing a drink here. Nice work. Half burpee with a knee drive. So we stand, we hop out to a forearm or a straight arm plank. 1 knee drive, 2 knee drives, hop back in, hop up, hop out, hold the plank, 2 knee drives. Nice work. Yeah, I would definitely put my hand through the ceiling if I really did jump high there. So I'll just do a little mini jump for the half burpee knee drives. Slow climbers, round 2 of 4. First the plank, then the knee drives nice and slow. You can do opposite knee, opposite elbow for a little bit of oblique action. Otherwise, you can just do the knee drives, slow climbers. Come up to standing, half burpee to that 2 knee drives. So you start in the middle of your mat, you hop up, hop out, 1 knee drive, 2 knee drives, hop in, hop up, hop out, 2. You could also step in and step out. I'll show you that next round. If you're not really hopping today, I'll show you the lower impact version. Slow mountain climbers, round 3 of 4. Great work. Keep it going. Remember, take any rest breaks when you feel like you need to, but I want you to push yourself a little bit out of your comfort zone to get those fitness gains. If you don't continue to push yourself, you'll just plateau, staying the same. If you do the same thing, you'll get the same results. So I'll show you the burpee with the knee drive without any jumping or hopping. So you reach up, step out, hold the plank, 1 knee drive, 2 knee drives, step it in, roll it up, reach it up, back out, 1 knee drive, 2 knee drives, doing the low impact version the entire time here. Nice work. We had those slow climbers once more, I believe. Yes, slow climbers, here we go. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. How slow can you go here? It's really about trying to pull that knee into your chest, that knee towards your wrists, using your abs, your lower abs, while maintaining that strong plank form. 2 new exercises coming up. Water break for me. Let's see what's next. Oh, not 2 new exercises. Last round, half burpee with the knee drive. I apologize. I don't have my normal setup. Even though I was kicked out of my apartment, I'm still bringing the TABATA. All right, now definitely not doing that one again. Lift, chop, center drop. We'll start with the right leg forward, right lower lunge. So you lift up 1 inch, chop to the right, follow your hands back to the center, drop it down low. We'll stay on the right leg for this round, then we'll go to the left leg for the next round. Nice work, rest break. Whew. Remember, we have those 10 seconds of rest. Do take that to rest. Hollow body hold, we come down on the mat. Lower back is glued into the mat. Legs out at a 45-degree angle. Arms out at a 45-degree angle. You want to try and hollow this part of your body out. Pressing your abs into the floor, squeezing your legs together. palms facing each other. Rest break. All right, come on up. Here we go. What is lift, chop, center, drop, left leg forward this time. Right knee back, so a nice low forward lunge. Lift 1 inch, chop to the left, back to center, drop it down low. Lift 1 inch, chop to the center. So you want to keep that knee just a couple of inches above the mat the entire time. Rest break, hollow body hold, round 2. So come on down to the mat, hollow body hold. Legs out to 45, arms out to 45. Goal here is to be staring at your thighs with your eyes. Your legs are glued together. Your arms are reaching out nice and long. You're energizing your hands as if you were holding something in between them like a ball. You have your lower abs pressing down into the mat, hollowing out your body, hence the name. Lift, chop, center, drop, round 3 or 4. Right leg forward, left knee close to the mat. Lift up 1 inch, chop to the right, back to the center, drop it down low. Lift up 1 inch, chop to the right. So the goal here is to keep tension on that front leg the entire time. Get a little oblique work with the chop. Rest break, hollow body hold. Round 3 of 4. Woo. There is no air circulation right here. I'll tell you that much. Hollow body hold, reaching in both directions, squeezing everything together, pressing those abs down into the mat, making sure your lower back is in the mat. So you don't want your legs too high, and you don't want them too low. You want your lower back secure in the mat, and wherever your legs need to be for that lower back to stay glued into the mat, that's where I want your legs. Lift, chop, center block, center drop. Last time, left leg forward, right knee down to the mat. Lift up 1 inch, chop to the left, back to the center, drop it down low. Just 1 inch, chop to the left, following the chop with your eyes. Back down low. Excuse me. Keep it going. Nice work. 10 seconds rest. Last hollow body hold. We're getting close to the end. I can feel it. I can feel it. Hollow body hold right into it. First goal, lower back in the mat. Second goal, legs squeezing together. Third goal, arms reaching forever behind you, 45 degrees. And you just breathe. Nice. 10 seconds rest. Next round of exercises coming up. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. 4 star jumps, 8 high knees. In the center of your mat, you hop up 4, 3, 2, 1. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice and low for the star jumps. Try not to put a hole in your ceiling. I think I could do that, yeah. Definitely do that, so I gotta be careful. All right, here we go. Next time we'll do it off the mat. Feels better off the mat for me. Tempo, sit up with an arm raise. You roll on down, heels in the mat or feet on the ground. You roll up with that arm raise, roll it on down. Since it's a tempo sit up, we'll go a little bit faster than we would do if we were doing like a Pilates style roll up. All right, 4 star jumps, 8 high knees. Coming at you in 3, 2, and 1. 4 big star jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you're not jumping, step it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8. Marching in place, high knees. So either way, get that move in. Round number, who knows? I'm not counting anymore. Tempo sit up with an arm raise. This is round 2. It says so right on my iPad. It's not an iPad, it's an Android. It's really cheap. That means it's really slow. but it gets the job done when all you need is a timer, something to look at. All right, 4 star jumps, 8 high knees, round 3 or 4. Let's make these star jumps really big. 3, 2, and 1. So you squat down low, hop up high. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Star jumps are just exaggerated jumping jacks, but you really want to explode up like a shooting star, because that way, just like a shooting star, you expend a whole lot of energy. Tempo sit up, 3 of 4. I believe this should be our final 2 exercises. We do a cool down, and then we are done with TABATA. Nice work. All right, here we go. Star jumps, last round. Make it your best round. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one's going on Instagram, so I gotta make it top notch. Rest. Last round of exercise before the cool down. Watch this not be the last round of exercise. Watch me be wrong. Watch there be 2 more sets of exercises. Anyways, we're getting in this tempo sit up, hoping that it's the last round. Arms stay raised up the entire time. All right, I was right for once. Cool down time. Let's come up to standing. Start right away with a quad stretch. Left hand grabs left foot. Pull in your heel to your butt. Then let's switch legs. Right hand into right foot, quad stretch on the right. And let's do a figure 4 stretch standing. Right ankle over left. Sit back into that figure 4 stretch. Come back up to standing. Left figure 4 stretch. Left ankle over right thigh. Sit back. We'll do an IT band stretch. Left foot outside of right foot. Reach up. Forward fold. IT band stretch. Roll it up. Do the same thing other side. Reach up. Forward fold. IT band stretch. Let's stretch out the shoulders, upper back, right hand, right arm across the left side of the body, starting to slow down the breathing. Tricep stretch, right hand on the back of the neck. Triceps worked in the push-ups or the planks that we did today. Left hand over the right side of the body, shoulder stretch. Left hand on the neck, right hand grabs the left elbow. Tricep stretch on the left. Let's come on down to the mat. All fours, let's do a cat and a cow. First we do the cat, push the mat away, round the back. Maybe shift your weight back towards your heels. Come back forward, nice big inhale, drop the stomach, look up for the cow. Let's do one more of those. So good. Cat. Shift your weight back. And then inhale for the cow. Drop your stomach, look up. Let's lift our hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Pedal your feet out one at a time. Have your glasses fall off, it's okay. All right. Put your glasses back on, walk your hands back to your feet, slowly roll it up. We'll take 3 huge deep breaths to end the session. Inhale, forward fold, exhale. We'll do 2 more, nice big inhale, and exhale. And then last one, nice big inhale, And exhale, forward fold, and slowly roll it on up. Great job today. That was 30 minutes of high-intensity interval training, Tabata style. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you pushed yourself. I hope you were challenged. I hope you got a good sweat in. If you like the video, please watch one of the hundreds of other videos on the channel. Subscribe, like, whatever. I hope to see you again soon. Have a great rest of the day. Bye now.